Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, 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 welcome. Oh, I forgot to get my papers off the printer. um, Good morning, beloved. Hello, hello, hello. Dr. Catherine E. James here, bringing you For the Love of It, a weekly television show designed with one sole purpose of adding more love into the world, one episode at a time. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing your precious time with me. I am so very grateful to have you join me now, later, or as you tune into the broadcast replay. So you know our broadcast replay will absolutely be on YouTube and Facebook. You'll be able to get this back live. So welcome, 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 welcome. I am grateful to have you here. Um, and so, yes, we are in a different format, and we will talk about that later. But WKEJ Live, we made up our own call letters. I'm just saying, y'all know we can do it, right? We are created by the Most High, Elohim, El Shaddai, the Most High, and He has formed us to be creative beings, so we can make stuff up, right? We can create and design and bring into fruition that which is ours. So thank you for sharing your precious time with me. I am so very grateful to have you join now live, or again as you watch the broadcast. So we're gonna try all kinds of things while we're going to this new format. But you can call in. I've got the phone sitting right here, and we're gonna put you on speaker, and we're gonna make it do what it do, and get some equipment later, and keep going with the thing, right? So call in. The number is below at 313-550-1249. 313-550-1249. Feel free to call in, beloved. So I absolutely love engagement. So let's engage. You can engage online. You know how to do that. We do that every morning at 5:40. Facebook Live 5:40, from 5:40 to 6 a.m. So for the love of it, we'll take on many forms. We just don't ever know what Papa has in store. We never know what Papa has in store for us, but it will take on many forms. Everything, however, will be anchored in Luke 10:27. Love the Lord thy God with all of thy heart, mind, soul, and strength, and thy neighbor, wait on it as thyself. Thy neighbor as thyself. My life's intent is for every soul to know love and know that they are loved. That is my life's intent. To that end, every conversation we facilitate, all the tools. Hey, Carmen. Hey, my sister. Hello, beautiful. Back to you. Every conversation we facilitate, all the tools and strategies we share, the guests we have on the show, and the actions we invite you to take are all intended to lead you and I to the assumption of Luke 10:27. And so, beloved, welcome to WKEJ TV Live in Detroit. Those are my initials in case you didn't know it. So let me give you some background. On why we're doing what we're doing the way we're doing it. So the station is having some difficulties. And so you'll notice for the last 3 times that I've been live, we've gone live, and I've used this same format to go live because they were having some technology difficulties, and they're still having them, and they don't know when it'll be fixed. So the show must go on. And I'm not okay with recording something and we not having to have the opportunity to engage live. I love live engagement. I love talking. I love being together. I love loving on each other. I love just this opportunity to go back and forth, because this is one thing I know for sure is we are better together. We are better together. Like, I have what I have, and I have a lot. And I'm grateful for what I have, and I celebrate what I have. But you also have what I don't have. And so when we come together, when we bring ourselves together, then things are just so much better. So I'm grateful that we get to come together. So that's why we're doing this. And so as I was thinking about it, and I was, deciding that no, I won't continue in the way that we were doing it, because that just don't work for me. I need this live. I desire this live interaction. I was like, okay, so what can we do? We still, Papa hasn't released me from For the Love of It. He hasn't released me from the broadcast. He hasn't released me from sharing what he's given me to share. So since he has not released me, then how we gonna skin another cat? How we gonna skin the cat? Well, you know what? Papa had already prepared me, because for the last 3 times that I was there live, I went live this way so that we could do live while we recorded, and then they played it later. I was like, well, he had already gave you the answer before you knew you needed an answer. He gave you the answer. So that's the first golden nugget of the day. Papa gave me the answer before I even knew I needed the answer. He already had us situated to know what to do, to know how to pivot. So there we go. So I'm dropping nuggets already, and I'm at home, so it's a little bit. So first of all, he was like, he gave us a pre-answer. All right, he gave us a pre-answer, and then in life we have to figure out how to pivot. Right, in life we got to know how we pivot. If something isn't going the way you wanted it to go, you can't keep still going to that well, and the well is dry. The well doesn't work. The well isn't giving you what you need. So it's time to pivot. So so you figure it out, how to leverage what you have. I have technology. I have the internet. I have, access. I have tools and strategies and techniques, and I have an intellect, a know-how, an ability to know how to use technology. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. And so we make it do what it do. As who's that? Who says that? Make it do what it do. I see his face. He sings the song, You Are So Beautiful. Ray Charles. Make it do what it do, baby. Make it do what it do. And so that's what we're doing. And so we even had, I don't know, I hope you can hear it. We even had our music playing, right? So let me see if I can't get back there, because I just love, how Papa uses me. So Carmen, let me know if you can hear the music. So if you all don't know it, this is by Valicia Ward, who is my social media manager. And this is her voice. And this is her song. And when I needed music, yay, yes, thanks, Carmen. When I needed music that wasn't copyrighted, right? And I went to her because she's a singer, she's gifted, and all those kinds of things. And I just went to her and I was like, hey, do you have anything? When I tell you she is a blessing, I should have had her on today. Man, I should have had her on. We're going to bring her back on. But when I tell you that she is a blessing beyond blessing, because our relationship began, I don't know, it might be 5-6 years ago now. And she came on just to help. I was getting new into this, needing somebody to do my social media, because, we can't be a jack of all trades. We just not. If we're a jack of all trades, we're not mastering a lot of them. Okay, it's just no way to master them all. And so I know, hey, Brian, hey, so good to see you. So I knew that I couldn't do that. So we brought her on way. Now, y'all know, this was before I really dived deep. This is before I left Wayne County. Val and I started working together, and she was just learning, right? Love Dr. Catherine's Daily Wisdom and Positive. Thank you. I don't know who you are, but thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. And so she, I'm so grateful that I made the choice of her. I'm so grateful that Papa brought us together, knit us together as sisters. And because she has all these other talents and skills. This is Gabe. Hi, Gabe. So good to see you. All these talents and skills that Papa knew that I would need access to later. And she is a blessing, a tremendous blessing to work with. So I am so very grateful for her. And that's, again, those are her vocals. That's her tracks and all those kinds of things. And so here we are today. We've had to pivot. But hey, it's still the television show. It's still live streaming. It's still us doing what we do. So welcome to WKEJ Detroit. Divine Connections are the best. Hey, Benicia, that's my book publisher, y'all. That's my book publisher. If you have a book in your belly, if you think you have a book in your belly, if you just might, an inkling you got a book in your belly, it was a divine connection. Benicia and I became connected because I was sitting in for someone else, helping them to support a business that they do. I'm on the back end, and she just happened to invite those who were on the call today to submit a writing to her collection. She was doing I forget what it's called, but for authors, for different authors to come in. And so I submitted one. And we have been partnered up ever since. We've been partnered up. When I tell you she makes book writing easy, she takes the mystery out of it. There's no pain when working with Benicia. So I appreciate you, sis. I love you. And then as a talking about divine connection. So now my books will be in a bookstore in Houston, Texas, y'all, in Houston, Texas, because of a connection Benicia has. She invited me to be a part of that project. And so for those of you who may have seen the recording live yesterday, we were on yesterday at 12:30 with the Author's Corner from Carla from the Houston, I forget the name of the bookstore in Houston, and they are doing their live launch opening the bookstore, the grand opening next week. And if I can be in Houston, I've got something else on the calendar. And if it's live, I can't be in Houston and there too. But if it's virtual, I'll be in Houston. So at any rate, beloved, and today, oh, yes, today. If you check out my Facebook post, you will also see that today at 7 p.m., I will be, let me see, let me get it on Fill Up Fridays. But today at 7 p.m., I will be with Lisa Goss and the crew on Fill Up Fridays. If I can get to, yes, here we go. Fill Up Fridays. And let's see, the conversation will be on self-love, and you can join at, let's see, what does it say? How do you get to it? Join us Friday, April the 5th from 7 p.m. Our special guest is me. Facebook Live. Okay, so I'm going to put these numbers in here so that you can join us. If you like, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about one thing. I'm going to talk about self-love. So that's hashtag, that looks like that's how you join. 7 p.m. today, Fill Up Fridays with Lisa Goss and the Fill Up Fridays crew. All right. We getting some advertisement out the way. I love y'all. I do. I love love. I love life. I love God. I love loving, and I love being loved. There's nothing about love that I don't love, right? And it's funny. So when I was live yesterday, Carla from the bookstore, she was saying, now we know when we're looking at what she got on, hey, Letitia, her earrings, her necklace, her bracelet, the back in the background. Yes. Thank you, Letitia. Thank you. And so thank y'all for being here. Like, this is WKEJ Detroit Live. Why not make it up? Like everything, let me tell you something. Let me tell you why I don't have a problem with making stuff up. Why I don't have a problem with shifting and pivoting. Why I don't have a problem with going against the grain. Why I don't have a problem with doing it the way that it is for me to do it. Because when I understood everything that was created by a man or woman of like passion. Y'all get that? Everything that was created by somebody like us. So why can't I make it up? Just because the call letters W from this region and K from this region, it is what it is, right? And so here we are, WHPR TV. First of all, let me say thank you to WHPR TV Detroit 33. Like, I am so grateful that they exist. I am grateful that their existence made it possible for me to have television for one full year, to go live on TV for one full year. I am grateful for that local Black-owned station that made it possible, made it doable, that made it affordable. It wasn't cheap. It was an investment, which is why I'm grateful to each one of you that helped to make it possible. So for all of my sponsors and all of my supporters, thank you. As a matter of fact, but you know what? We are still here with More Love, Please. We're still here, More Love, Please. So still continue to contribute, More Love, Please. But you will notice that we have removed the 150 because the 150 was towards the show. I am still looking to get 100 monthly supporters at $13 a month. And what this does is it helps me to buy to resources and tools and all of the finances that goes into the movement, the More Love Please movement, to add more love into the world. Not one episode at a time, but to add more love into the world. And so one of the ways we do it, beloved, is so you can scan the QR code there, and it'll take you to our what do you call it? To our page, basically to our checkout page that allows you to become a monthly supporter. And you can stop supporting at any point that you want to. Feel free to stop supporting at any point. But my goal, and I would like you to help me, at least 3 people in your world who would be willing to donate $13 a month to support the More Love Please movement. So I wish I had one of my little packets here, but I don't have one of my little packets. I'll have a packet next week and show you the packet that we gave out. So on my birthday, we gave out 61 gifts to random strangers. The majority of them went to random strangers, but went to other ones. Benicia said, we are creators like our Papa. Yes, we are. Yes, we are creators just like our Papa. Creators like Papa. Yes. And so I gave out 61 gifts, and in the gifts was a hand sanitizer. It was a hand sanitizer, and I'll show it to you. It was my lovely business card. It was my self-love assessment model. It was a beautiful keychain. Oh, I got most of the pieces here by Debbie Kokolo. Beautiful, beautiful keychain. Self-love movement. Let's be in action together. And it was one more thing, and I don't remember. But we gave them away, right? And I want to be able to do those kinds of things. I will be able to. I'm going to do it. Like, it's not even an option. So I would like you to join me, though. I would like you to join me in the support of it. Again, it's $13 a month. Adding more love into the world. And what is the benefit, beloved, of individuals, of assuring that someone will be touched with love? What is the benefit of assuring? Hey now, hey W, I'm giving hey W. Hey Dr. Joy P. Korea, welcome. What is the benefit of making sure that Papa's kingdom is advanced because we're loving on one another? So through the More Love Please movement, More Love Please, we ensure that love is added wherever we show up. Because first of all, if you join the movement, the first thing that you do, and I'm going to bring this back up so that you can see it. The first thing, okay, Dr. Joy, I'm going to look at yours in just a second. The first thing that you do is, here is how it works. Make a personal commitment to love yourself more. And that will automatically add more love into wherever you go. Make a personal commitment to love yourself more, and it will automatically add more love to wherever you go, right? Add more love to wherever you go. And then the second part is about the donating part. That's the second part. So I am inviting you. What you say? I would like a keychain, but I don't know where my keys are. Lord have mercy, right? But so then that piece, that component is that component. You got a packet that day, ma'am. So you already got a keychain. You got a packet. So did you lose the packet too? Because you got a packet that day. You were one of the first ones to get a packet. Antonia got the first one, and you got the second one. And then Carla got the third one. And so you are invited to be a part. And really, only if it works for you. Like, there are lots of things that are good causes, but I'm not a part of all causes because they're not a part of my trajectory. They're not a part of what Papa has called me to do. So if it works for you, if it's a part, if you have been birthed, right? If it's important to you, if it's significant to you that more love is added to the world, then consider becoming a monthly supporter. And we are working to get 100 people. I'm not going to give up on that goal. We didn't meet it by Christmas. We were looking to do it by Christmas. But do you know 3 people who will be willing to support us with $13 a month. All right, all right. So that's that. That's I'm inviting you to serve with me. That's it. That's it, beloved. And so I am super excited at the pivot. I'm super excited at the shift. I am beyond grateful to Papa that he allows us, as Benicia said, we are creators like our Papa. Like, I am so very grateful that that is our lived true reality. And so I seek to position myself to receive. What else, Papa? How else may I serve? I am available for whatever it is that you say. I'm available for how it is that you invite me. How may I serve you, Papa? How may I serve you? And so my service, right, has me using my mouth. My service has me using my mind often. My service has me creating through words, through engagement. As a matter of fact, I want to make sure that this is actually, I'm loving doing TV this way. Right? I'm loving doing it live streaming this way because it actually allows me to do some things that I'm not normally able to do. Because when I'm live on TV, all I can do is talk about the things that I want to do. But now, beloved, I get to actually bring those things forward. So what I want to invite you to is what we've got coming up. Like in May the 16th through the 19th, we are having our third annual Self-Love Queens Adventure. Let me just say, it is an amazing time that we have, loving on each other, bringing ladies together to have, so this adventure. So if you click on the link, you'll go to the page that tells you what it's all about. But the Queen's Adventure is for women who are ready to cultivate love for all of her parts, to honor her soul's cry courageously, to experience jubilance with sister interactions, to build muscles for celebrating her, and her, your sister, and to gain the tools to sustain the transformation. It's fun. It's dance. It's food. It's fellowship. It's laughter. It's all of those things that you are invited to. And so I invite you to click on the link and see if it's something that you might be interested in. And perhaps not you, perhaps someone else. So share the love, share the love, share the love. Today, as a self-love strategy, I just invite you to recommit to you. So the Luke 10 scripture, love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, mind, soul, and strength, and thy neighbor as thyself. That as thyself part is assumed. Papa assumes that we're going to love ourselves, right? Papa assumes that we are going to love us. That assume, like he told us to love the Lord thy God. He told us to love our neighbors. But then he said, like you love yourself. He didn't say love yourself. He said, like you love yourself. So he assumed, like, because he knows who he created. He knows the value of us. He knows our worth. He knows what he put in us. So he assumes that once we tap into, right, any kind of awareness, look, we come into the world loving ourselves. Have you ever seen a toddler, how they love on themselves? They eating on their hands, they eating on their feet, they holding themselves, they touching all their body parts, right? Toddlers love there, and then when they see themselves in the mirror, like they become enamored with themselves. We can take some lessons from toddlers in lots of different ways, and that's one of them. A toddler loves, accepts, values themselves, like is in love with themselves until they're taught false, until they're taught that they lack, until they're taught that they're not, until they're taught. Do you see? So we need to unlearn those teachings and reconnect with Papa's divine knowing about us. Unlearn that teaching and reconnect to Papa's divine knowing about our value, our worth, our uniqueness, our value, our contributions, potential contributions, all of those things. So I am super duper grateful, humbled that I get to carry this message, that I get to birth this message, that I get to champion this message to invite you to love you more, right? To invite you to just embrace you. So one of the exercises that I invite you to do and for the rest of the week is Ray Charles, You Are So Beautiful. You are so beautiful to me, right? Can't you see? You're everything I ever hoped for. You're everything I ever need. You are so beautiful to me, right? I'm inviting you to pull it up, listen to it, embrace it for you. Make that your song for the week and just lean into the gift that is you, because you are a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful soul. You were created as a beautiful soul. You are. This week is not to focus on what we're not, what we didn't do, how we failed to whatever. This week is to focus on what we are, the beauty that we are. Hey, Alice. Hey there, May. So good to see you. This week, you are invited to focus on what you are, what you have to contribute to Papa's universe, what you have to contribute. So I love you, and I'm inviting you to love you. I'm inviting you to spread the love, to be so intentional about loving. You know somebody. Let me give you a clue of the person who needs the most love in your life. There's a quote that I really love, and it says, those who need the most love ask for it in the most unloving ways. Those who need the most love ask for it in the most unloving ways. So there's some people in your life who need a lot of love, beloved. So I need you to fill yourself up first before you start pouring out to them. Thank you, Alice. Before you start pouring out to them, I need you to pour into you first. Pour into you first. So every time we come together, beloved, you are going to be invited to be in action towards your life's goals. So I have life's goals of adding more love into the world, one episode at a time, that every soul would know love and know that they are loved, right? Those are some of my life goals. What are your life goals? I would love to support you in your life's goal. So you can use this stream, this Facebook stream, that we can talk about what it's like to add for you to fulfill your life's goal and however I can support you, right? Go to my YouTube channel. There's so much content there, inspirational conversation that's been there. You know, we've been posting there since 2020. Since 2020, we have been posting there. Dr. Joy and I started in the pandemic and building that YouTube channel, and we have been adding ever since to that YouTube channel. And then you can go to Facebook Live every morning at 5:40 for those of us who are early birds. But you can also watch the replay anytime after 5:40 a.m. It's just 20 minutes, and then you can find me here on my station, WKEJ Detroit. WKEJ in Detroit, live streaming every Friday from 11:30 to noon. The beautiful part about doing it this way, y'all, is that I literally can go live from wherever I am. So travel don't stop me no more. We don't have to do replays unless I'm busy, but we can do live now wherever. So I love it. I actually love it. And sometimes we think some things don't work out, but all things work out for the good of those who love the Lord and are the called according to his purpose. Remember, conversations and tools and strategies offered on this show is not intended as a substitute for official mental health practice. If you are in need of a service, be sure to seek out a mental health professional. I am one, and I'm a darn good one, but not in this venue. Amen, Alice. Dr. Martin Luther King said, everybody can be great because everybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. Don't tell me I don't have the next. I don't have the rest of it. Well, okay, here we go. You don't have to know about Plato and Aristotle to serve. You don't have to know Einstein's theory of relativity to serve. You don't have to know the second theory of thermodynamics and physics to serve. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love, and you too can be that servant. You too can be that servant. This has been Dr. Catherine E. James serving you for the love of it at WKEJ Live Detroit. All right. And we can even go out with the song. I'm telling you, y'all, this girl right here is bad. She bad. I love y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.